Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a declutter series and I already started it. I already have my eyeshadow palettes declutter up and running and I have my lip products up and running as well. So I'll link those videos down below. I've also created a playlist of my declutter videos so it's easy for you guys to find them in case you're one of the people that really likes to watch it, because I know I enjoy them so much and I'm generally looking for more and more. So you can check that out. I'm going to film one intro for all of the rest of them because I feel like there's no need to keep on repeating myself. What I'm going to do is go through each makeup category and then even my drawers, because some of them are a mess and I have multiple makeup categories in one drawer. So I'm going to go through all of my makeup collection. And I'm going to separate my videos, obviously, because they can get really, really long. And I'm going to see what I want to get rid of. And by getting rid of, I usually mean I'm going to definitely check if my friends and family, if they want any, especially if it's like gently used. If it's really used and it's pretty old, obviously I'm tossing that. Those are the only items that are going into trash. But the rest of them, if they're brand new, I can either try and sell them on Poshmark, and I can link my Poshmark also down below in case you're interested. And I can also throw some in for giveaways because you guys know I love doing that. Without further ado, we're gonna get into my declutter video. I hope you guys enjoy. So for today's declutter, we are going to be looking at my blushes. This is going to be a little tough because I love my blushes and I honestly don't feel like I want to get rid of any of them. And I always feel like, oh, even though I'm not using one, I'll probably, once I get rid of it, I'll probably regret it and want to try it out again. So that's why I'm doing it on camera. And you guys are gonna help me out and make me declutter some blushes. Now, I've recently did purchase a lot of blushes. I didn't have that many before. And we can thank Nordstrom Rack for having all these awesome sales and making me purchase all these high-end blushes. So now I'm in a pickle, like they barely fit in this drawer and I need to make space to organize everything and make it look neater. I tend to reach for like same blushes over and over again. I'm usually on the safe side when it comes to blushes. I don't go for any crazy colors. I'm looking for something natural. But occasionally I am drawn to like this bright pink color or bright orange. That is very rare. So maybe if I see crazy color in here, I might get rid of it. Or if I see that the blush is pretty old, I'll have to get rid of it also. Let me go ahead and get into it. First of all, I recently picked up this trio by Anastasia Beverly Hills and I didn't even open it yet. So we're gonna open it up and take it out of the packaging. It is super pretty, you guys. So I do want to try it out and I don't want to get rid of it. Obviously, I just got it. But you see, these colors are very pretty, neutral. They might be a bit too dark for me, but we will see. So I'm keeping that. Oh, you know what? This is what we're going to do. I'm going to take all these blushes out and then I'll be putting them back in as I go along. So let's do that. Alright, that's done. Now, in case you guys are wondering where I get these organizers from, they are from the store on Etsy. The store is called the Somatic Archive, and they make these awesome acrylic organizers, like custom made for specifically Alex drawers, which is awesome because most of us have these in the YouTube makeup loving community. They're very convenient, and so I decided to try some out. I can link their store down below if you guys are interested. Alright, so let's get into it. So back to Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio. Just one more time, I'll show this to you guys. Keeping that, and we're gonna put it somewhere in here. I'm gonna move it so you guys can see. Then I have Langhorne blush. Oh, this is a pretty one. And the color is Sheer Amorose. Keeping that one. I'm keeping all my LORAC blushes. They're like my favorite. So we have this one, which is Ethereal Rose. Then we have, oh, this is like my all-time favorite blush. I always use it. It came in this Valentine's Day set. And it's been a while since I got that blush, so it's probably getting old. But honestly, I don't care. I am not getting rid of it because it is so nice. It's so cute too. Look at that little heart in center. The color is Baked Heart Pink Valentine. So this is blush and highlighter actually. Then I also have Catalina. This is beautiful also. Keeping that. I then have Tropic Hues. And do I not have another? Oh yeah, I do have another one. And then we have Lychee Rose. But it is beautiful. It almost has like a peachy side and then a pinky side. I don't know if you guys can tell. Maybe if I get it closer. This way you'll see it better. But very pretty. I'm definitely keeping that. Then I only have one Too Faced blush. And this color is Something About Berry. That's the color. Very pretty. Definitely keeping that. That's the only one I have. And then I have almost like a dupe by Makeup Revolution. It's called Peachy Pink Kisses. I got it from TJ Maxx. I don't think I actually ever did try it. It's very shimmery. It does intimidate me a bit because if I do this, but you see how shimmery it is? It's not really like a blush. I would say it's more like a highlighter. Do I keep it? I'll keep it. I'll keep it, and then I'm gonna just try to compare it to the Too Faced one. What about Too Faced though? Is it shimmery as well? Because I don't think I've tried. It's not as shimmery. It's actually very pretty, kind of glow type of finish. All right. That's as good as it's gonna get. This lens is so weird. It's pretty, it's like beautiful, but in terms of focusing, it's crazy. I think it is meant to be used on faces, like not necessarily on objects like that, because it doesn't know what to do. You see, it comes in, zooms out, zooms back in. It doesn't know where to stay. I actually have Laura Geller Trio right here. And I got it from Nordstrom Rack. Most of these blushes came from Nordstrom Rack, you guys. I never pay full price for anything, to be honest with you. I either look for stuff on sale at Ulta or Sephora, or I look for them on Nordstrom Rack because they always have some good deals there. By the way, if you want to use my link, I will have it down below. They have awesome referral system. For every friend that you refer, you get $20 back. Now, this next blush is Vintage by Jessica Liebeskind. This is what the blush looks like. It is gorgeous, you guys. I definitely, oh, come on, zoom in and stay there. When I swatch it, it is gorgeous. It definitely gives you that nice glow. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one. Told you guys, I'm not gonna get rid of too many blushes because I love all of them. Pretty Vulgar. And another awesome color, just beautiful. This is matte blush, but it's one of those flattering neutral colors. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping this. Up next we have Butter Blush by Physicians Formula. Now this I'm not too impressed with because it is not as pigmented as I would expect. I love their butter bronzer, but this blush, first of all, the color is super pale. I'm really pale too, so I thought this would work perfectly, but it barely shows up. When I put it on, like it's almost like nothing's there. So I'm going to get rid of this one. And then I wanted to try this Lot London Blush Crush. That's a company that is sold on Ulta.com. The color here is Drake. Very pretty color. I definitely love shades like that. Gorgeous color. I'm keeping this blush. It was pretty affordable too, around $5. Let me show you some MAC blushes that I have. This is Dolly Mix Sheer Tone Shimmer Blush. Now this is a pretty bold color, especially if you have fair skin. This will definitely show up, and this blush is pretty pigmented also. So I honestly, I don't know if I want to keep it. Well, actually, it's not as bad. I thought it would be a lot more pigmented than that. I think I'm gonna hold on to that because I didn't give it enough chance because I was so intimidated by it. But now that I know it's not as bad, I'm probably gonna go ahead and play with it. Then I have this cute little mini LORAC Geller blush. The shade is Brighten Pink Grapefruit. No, it's just pink grapefruit. The blush is called Blush and Brighten. This is an interesting color. I don't have anything like that in my collection. It's almost like it's on the brownish side. But I know with LORAC Geller blushes, they all look flattering on you no matter what the color is. So I'm keeping that little guy. Some more MAC blushes. I have Lazy Sunday. It's more of a smaller size. I believe I got it in one of the subscription boxes. Very pretty blush. I am definitely going to go ahead and keep that. I feel like I have some more MAC blushes somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, I have a few blushes by LORAC. And this one is in the shade Flaunt Audace. Interesting color, very bright pink. That's what I was talking about. Like, I do have some crazy colors. And you see how pigmented this is? Like, do I keep it? Because I don't know if I'll use it. Like, that's too much. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this one because it is just way too pigmented for my liking. And too bright. By the way, if you guys are interested in any of these, I will definitely sanitize them and I will try to sell them on my Poshmark. I should start linking my Poshmark down below. So same thing with my other declutters. I do have some items for my declutters going on there because all I'm trying to do is find a new home for my dear makeup items and then like make sure that somebody else gets to enjoy them for a fair price and obviously gets some of my money back. So far, I only got rid of 2 blushes. So far, not so good. Well, I know I'm not getting rid of this one. It's LORAC Los Angeles Shine Bright Color Source and Light Source Cheek Palette. It is beautiful. I just got it at Ulta. And they had a wonderful sale. These colors are super wearable, so I do want to keep that. Okay. Oh, I have one Makeup Geek blush, which is gorgeous. It is bright, but it looks flattering on your face. So I'm gonna keep that. The shade is XOXO. Another LORAC Pro blush. This one is Coral Crush. Pretty good color. I don't think I've actually touched it yet though. No, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep it because it looks like it's gonna be a good color. Then I have Milani Luminoso. You guys know this is an iconic blush. Everybody loves this blush. And so do I. This is Note in Desert Rose. Come on. Okay, there we go. Pretty color actually. It's dark, but you can really blend it out and make it look super flattering. So I do like it. It's a beautiful blush. Then we have my Sigma Lady Slipper Aurora powder. And man, why am I having difficulty opening these up? This is a pretty lilac, pinky lilac color. Do I keep this one? It's pretty. It's very pretty, but I don't think I go for colors like that. It's pretty light. It's like almost like it looks baby pink. I think I'm gonna get rid of it, but I might put it back in my collection. For now, I'm gonna get rid of it, but sometimes I do that. Sometimes I like look at it twice and then I'm like, oh, but it's gonna look so good. Okay, next we have Langhorne. This is pretty. I think I just got it as a deal. When you buy a certain amount of Langhorne products, you get this for free. They always do that, which is great. It's got highlight, blush, and a bronzer, which looks very gray. But I'm keeping it. The shade is Nectar Lace. Then we have my Julep Glow Pore Minimizing Blush in shade Peach Bellini. That sounded weird. Bellini. This is actually gorgeous. I've had it for years now, but I feel like I want to keep it. It's actually pretty pink. Now I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna hold on to it because I remember liking it. Okay, have just 2 Tarte blushes. This one is full size and the color Fearless. This is the Amazonian Clay. Wow, I still have a little film, protective film there. Very pretty color. Pretty pink again. Let's see. Although it has a little bit of a peach undertone to it. So I'm gonna keep that, which is surprising because it looks super pink in the packaging. But when I put it, look, it's got, here, it's got that nice undertone to it, not like super baby pink. And then this one I'm definitely keeping. It's just a little baby blush. Interesting color. Don't have much of anything like that. So I do want to keep it. Lately I've been into these colors, honestly, like peachy, brownish colors. I don't know what it is, but I really like the way they look. Pinks I usually do in summer. Then we have my Laura Mercier Coral Red Quad. This I just recently got from Nordstrom Rack's. Very pretty combination, just very nice. Then I have my Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy Sculpting Blush in Mauve, Mystic Mauve. Definitely keeping this one. It's a gorgeous color. Where do I put these? I'm running out of space. All right, let's move up. Okay. Up next, I have 2 Milani blushes. So I love my Milani blushes. They're not going anywhere. This is the Tea Rose, which you guys know a lot of people are obsessed with it, and it's truly a great color. And then I have the Romantic Rose, also very pretty. Urban Decay blush. This is the only one I own in the color Score. Also picked it up at Nordstrom Rack's. Beautiful color actually, and I love this blush. It lasts all day. It is very flattering on the skin. Yeah, definitely keeping this. Then I have Steve Laurent blush. Oh, this is pretty dark. I believe I got it in one of the subscription boxes. The shade is I'm Blushing. Well, it is super dark. Do I even want to swatch it or just like donate it or give it away or sell it? I'm not even going to swatch it because you guys, I think it's going to be a little too dark for me, so I'll put it into the declutter pile. Oh, I have Bobbi Brown blush. Again, picked it up from Nordstrom Rack's. It's in pink coral. Very beautiful blush. Keeping this one. Alright guys, so as usual, I didn't realize that my camera stopped filming, and now I have to redo part of my video. So I'm not exactly sure where I left off, but I kind of have an idea. So we're gonna go ahead and do this again. Just gonna start with the Balm blushes. We have Hot Mama, Balm Springs, and Down Boy. I love all of them, to be honest with you. I am not getting rid of any of them. Balm blushes are so good. That's Hot Mama. Balm Springs. And Down Boy. This is a cute cool tone pink color. Alright, this is Clinique Sunset Glow. I've been getting into these shades a lot. I love anything that's peachy or brown, especially for winter time. Then we have Honeybee Gardens. This is a new brand to me. I've never tried anything from them before. I got it on shophosh.com. They had wonderful sale going on there, so I decided to give it a try. And this shade is Rendezvous. Yeah, try reading that. I don't know. It's a tough word to pronounce. Definitely keeping this one. I didn't even try it yet. Another blush I will be keeping is my Flower Beauty blush. It is super pretty. It has like golden flakes in there, golden undertone. And the shade is Warm Hibiscus. This is the only Flower Beauty blush I own. I'm also decluttering Bella Pierre blush. This is the loose mineral blush in the shade Desert Rose. I usually don't go for loose powders unless it's just regular face powder. I don't go for eyeshadows or like bronzers or blushes that are loose. I just find that it's very difficult to work with and it can be really messy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. I'm definitely keeping my Clinique Melon Pop blush. It is the cutest thing ever, you guys. Look at how cute it is. It's a beautiful shade too. I want to keep it somewhere close so that I remember to use it. We're gonna do it here. I'm also going to keep my Tarte Fearless cheek stain. I love cheek stains by Tarte. I actually had a little travel size before and that's how I got into them. So that's what it looks like. I hope it's still good because it's almost like separating or something. It hasn't been too long since I got it. It smells pretty good, so I'm gonna definitely keep that. I also have a cream stick blush by Julep in Peony Pink. Very pretty color also. And if I'm not putting powder, like if I'm not setting my face with powder, I usually do go for cream blushes. Keeping this. Is it gonna close? No, it's not gonna close. So I have to figure something else out, maybe like that. I'm just gonna lay it down. All right, I'm keeping my Langhorne blush and the shade is A Plum. Very pretty. I'm going to get rid of my e.l.f. blush in shade Blushing. It is just a little too pale and not pigmented enough. It looks very pretty in packaging, but then when you swatch it and then when you try to apply it, it kind of just goes away. It doesn't really stay. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I am keeping my Wet n Wild Color Iconic blush in the shade Mellow Wine. It's a gorgeous brownish shade. It looks pretty dark in here, but once you swatch it and then apply it to your skin, it actually looks very pretty and flattering. I don't know if you can even see it. So it's a pretty color for fall or winter, in my opinion. Is it gonna close? Yeah, okay, good. Alright, this is such a cute blush. So if you guys watched my swap video with Lucy, she's from Scotland. She sent me this blush and I'm in love with this. First of all, it's a very beautiful color. It's by a company called Miss Dan and it's made in Italy. The shade is 645. It's just so pretty, you guys. Very pigmented, but then just gorgeous on skin. Again, I don't know why it's so hard for this camera to pick up everything, but I'm definitely keeping this one. Thank you, Lucy. This is by So Susan Blush and Glow Luminizing Blush in the color Rose Rust. Very pretty shade, pretty dark in the packaging, but it doesn't look as dark when you swatch it and apply it. So I'm keeping that. Just a little travel size blush by Seraphine Botanicals. Very similar shade to the one that I just showed you. Same story, pretty dark in the packaging, but I think once you apply it, actually this is even more pigmented. You have to be careful when applying this one, but it works well. You can blend it out, so I'm gonna keep that. I'm also keeping my Hourglass Ambient Lightning blush in the color Luminous Flash. This is just a little travel size blush, but I paid $24 for it for travel size. Hourglass items are super expensive. Now, I'm not too impressed with this blush because it almost looks more like a highlighter than a blush. I'm still gonna keep it because I paid $24 for it, and you know, it's Hourglass, so I'm still using it daily. It does look pretty good. It gives you that nice glow to your skin when you apply it, so I can justify keeping it still. I'm sorry, you guys, if you hear noise. My husband just came home and he's taking a shower, so it's gonna be noisy. But I only have one more item left, and this is my Pacifica Natural Minerals blush in Camellia. Very pretty blush. This is just my type of shade. Right, you guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. So this is what I'm keeping right here. I hope you can see everything. And I'm getting rid of 10 items, which is pretty decent actually. You know, considering that I did not want to part with any of my blushes, I think I did pretty well. Next will be bronzers and highlighters. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye!